Hello, first graders. It is Wednesday and it is time for social studies. I'm so happy to be spending this time with you. All right, friends. As you know, we have been learning about Veterans Day. Veterans Day is a very, very, very special day that we get to celebrate our men and women in uniform that help keep us safe. So, we're going to wrap up that conversation today since today is the day we celebrate them. So, let's start by watching a little video. All right, so take this time and talk about. Very good, friends. So I want you to take this time and talk to your family about what a veteran is. And I also know that some people have veterans in their family. So we should always say thank you. Okay, my beautiful friends. So this is called Scholastic News. I'm going to start doing this with our friends once a week. This is a cool resource to use to learn a little bit about what we're learning about in school. Okay, it's like your own little newspaper. Okay, so let's look at the front page, friends. It says Happy Veterans Day. A veteran is someone who worked in the armed forces. And remember, there's 5 branches of the armed forces. Veterans are brave. What did these brave people do? Remember, friends, we learned that sometimes they have to go and fight for our country to keep us safe. There also might be an emergency like a hurricane that some of these people have to go and help those people in their time of need. So what they do is do whatever they have to do to keep us safe. So they are amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let somebody else read this, so follow along. You can use your PowerPointer to point to each picture. I don't know about you, but Miss Rudolph could not do that many push-ups, so these people are very strong. I know I am very blessed to be very close with my family, and I think it would be very, 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 very hard to have to be thousands and thousands of miles away from your family and not be able to see them on a daily basis. But luckily, we do have technology that they can do like a Zoom call or things like that so they can actually see them from time to time, but it would be very hard. Miss Rudolph is scared of heights, so it would be hard for me to be brave enough to jump out of a helicopter. So again, these people, these men and women are very brave. What would go there, friends? Remember, we need to find a word that would rhyme with gave. Gave, cave. How about brave? Dogs can be veterans too, and they're brave. They can help them. So we thank these dogs for help they gave. We thank these dogs for being brave. Good job. So as you can see, there's many different ways that they can help. All right, friends. So now what we're going to do is we are going to do this together to see what you've learned. So this is a helicopter diagram, okay? And right here it says the blades spin around. They help lift it in air. So this is something that our armed forces might use. So this thing right here, those are called blades, and it spins around and around and around and makes it go up in the air. Right here where you see this little window, that's called the cockpit, and that is where the pilot sits, the person who flies the helicopter. They sit right there, and that's called the cockpit. And then right here, these little things right here, they're called wheels, and they help the helicopter move around on the ground. So let's do number one together. Put your power pointer on number one. The blank is where the pilot sits. Where would the pilot sit? Does the pilot sit on the blade, in the cockpit, or on the wheels? That's right. It's the cockpit. Very, very, very good. Okay, so let me see if I can highlight this a little bit. Oh, it's not wanting to let me do that. That's okay. So you're right. It is the cockpit. So you should have selected that. Give yourselves 5 pats on the back if you got that right. Put your power pointer on number two. It says the blank help lift the helicopter into the air. Is it the blades? Does this help lift it in the air? Is it the cockpit or is it the wheels? The blades, that's right. This thing goes super fast round and around and around and it lifts the helicopter up. Great job if you did that correctly. Now let's look at number three. The blank helps the helicopter move around on the ground. Is it the blades, the cockpit, or the wheels? That's right. These wheels, just like on a bus or on a car, they're on helicopters and they help them move. So give yourself 5 pats on the back if you chose that answer. Great job today. All right, my friends. So what I would like you to do now is I would like you to press the microphone and record one thing you have learned about veterans. Miss Brown has taught you a little bit about it. She taught you how to write letters to them. I have taught you more about it, and we learned more about it today. So please press the microphone and record what you have learned. I hope you had fun learning about our veterans. And please remember, if you have a friend or a family member that's a veteran, please tell them thank you today. I love you guys. Have a great afternoon. Bye.